Hello everybody, welcome back to a new weekly reading vlog. I was meant to put up a vlog that was spanning over 2 weeks and that I started 2 weeks ago, but I got to literally like a couple of days ago or like leaving yesterday and I was going to upload it tomorrow and I was like, I've barely edited any of this. I'm not enjoying this vlog. I'm just going to scrap it. I am starting a new one for this week. I will see as we go into the week whether I do one that spans 2 weeks or if I do it that spans this week. Who knows? Next week I am going away with my mum, so I could just make that its own separate vlog. But I do have a lot that I want to talk about in terms of my life, but I'm going to do that later because I do have to get ready for work. So when I get home from work, hopefully I will be able to do that. In line with what I want to talk about, I am going to try and put a lot of effort into making these vlogs good and into getting back into booktube. I know I keep saying that, but I've taken a little bit of a turn with my life. I am still reading Eclipse. I'm very close to finishing it. I'm less than 100 pages away, and that's another thing I really want to focus on is reading, because I'm just not reading much at the moment. I'm in a massive reading slump still. So hopefully with all this rejigging, hopefully I can kind of concentrate and get back into it. But this week is a predominant work week. I am working Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday's my normal day off because it's the day I have my driving lesson. I also get my hair cut on Wednesday, and then Sunday, I'm so excited for Sunday. I can't believe it's come around so quickly. I genuinely need this for my own sanity. But on Sunday, I'm going up to London just by myself, and it's the closing night of Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And then a few weeks ago, I just spontaneously, last minute, bought a ticket for myself for closing night because I miss it. I just need to see Jackie Arrow on stage again. I love that boy so much. But other than that, it is a pretty normal week. And apart from Thursday, which I'm hoping me and my friends from work are still going to do our pub quiz, because we didn't do it last week, so hopefully we can do it this week if everyone can. I'm also going to try and make an effort to stay up to date with editing this vlog, because that was my problem with the vlog I scrapped. I just wasn't keeping up, and then I got to like yesterday and I was like, I have not edited barely any of this. I also need to concentrate on the next few days in editing a little video that I need to go up, hopefully if I can get up on Wednesday. It's a very exciting announcement video. Obviously by the time this goes up you'd have seen it, but now I need to finish getting ready for work, and yeah, so I will see you all later. Hello everybody, we are in my living room, and I'm sorry if it's a bit echoey, but my living room's echoey. I did not update last night. I think I just got home from work and just got like a little bit busy, wanted to do a few things, wanted to chill, wanted to get some editing done, all that sort of stuff. I also wanted to read, and I also wanted to watch or rewatch some episodes of American Horror Story because I love Finn Wittrock and I was in a Finn Wittrock mood, but that's another time, that's another story. I wasn't planning on doing a more in-depth explanation about my life at the moment, but I think I might just do a quick overview because I'm feeling a bit different now. I think I just needed like a bit of a day to like think on it. So basically last week I worked like 8 days in a row, and that knocked me out. I don't think it was until the end of those 8 days that I realised it like knocked me out. And also the evening of the 8th day, I went to my friends to have like a little mini graduation celebration for some of my friends. Obviously drinking, obviously getting drunk, and obviously that knocked me out. So on the next day, which was Sunday, I was just a bit of a mess, and it really kind of made me put into perspective my priorities and listening to my body and being a bit kinder to my body. So in a sense, what I'm wanting to put forward into my life now and what I'm planning on doing is just, as I said, listening to my body more. And that includes maybe not drinking as much as I have been recently, because I wasn't drinking for a bit because of the meds I was on. Now that I'm off those meds, I'm like, let's go boys, because when I did drink, I kind of missed it. I think I've been drinking a little bit too much. Not that I've been like getting drunk every night, but I've been taking the drink home from work like every night. I think I just need to give my body a bit of a break. I have got work today. I will be leaving in about 20 minutes, so I'll just get this wrapped up quickly. Also, what I'm trying to do and trying to prioritize is doing stuff in the evening and doing stuff in my free time, which isn't a chore, but also then prioritizing stuff that I haven't done in a while. So for example, Sunday night when I was feeling conked out, really tired, I just went up to bed early, got ready for bed, and just stayed in bed for a few hours catching up on TV. And that's just simple things like that I need to prioritize, because it put me in such a good mood. I felt so good after it. It kind of brought me back to me. And then last night I prioritized editing a video that I need to go up tomorrow, and it didn't feel like a chore because I knew that I needed to get it done. And also at the moment my watch list for YouTube and for booktube and stuff like that is massive. And I had a little bit of a realization with that I need to go through that playlist and actually think, what are these videos do I actually want to watch, that I'm actually going to enjoy watching, rather than having this big playlist that's never going to go down because I'm constantly adding videos to it and not watching as much as I'm adding. And also stuff like reading, carving out time to read. I know I've been saying that for the past few months, and obviously it's not going to be easy as I say it is going to be, because obviously I am in a reading slump. With what's coming up in the next couple of months or in 2 months time, I really need to get back into reading properly. So it's just at the moment, and I've been saying this for months, but it's just at the moment about prioritizing what I want, prioritizing what my body wants and what my brain wants and what my mental state wants and needs. It's just about resetting my brain. That I feel like is everything I needed to say. If it's not, I will maybe try and just remember. I was meant to like write it down, but I just completely forgot. But if I do remember anything else I want to talk about, obviously I will do it later in the vlog. But I'm going to wrap this up now because I've got to go finish, get ready for work. I am about 60-70 pages away from finishing this, and I really do want to finish this tonight, seeing it's the last day of August, so I kind of just want to get this done in August, seeing as I started this in July. Even though my rate of reading at the moment is like 15 pages a day, if that. But I'll leave this here, go get ready for work. I'll see you all later. Hello everybody, it is Thursday. I forgot to vlog yesterday. I was meant to, and then as you can kind of tell by last night, by the little clip that I did put in of yesterday, I kind of got distracted by rewatching American Horror Story. I think ever since like season 10's been coming out, I've just been like overwhelmed and just in love with Finn Wittrock. I've just been rediscovering my love for like all the American Horror Story men / women / all of them. So I'm currently just getting my American Horror Story Apocalypse, Michael Langdon, Cody fanfics. So that is why I didn't update yesterday. So yesterday I had my driving lesson, and then I went and got my hair trimmed, cut. I just needed to refresh it a bit. I wasn't going to go a bit shorter, but I'm just kind of happy with this length. I got home and I edited some of this vlog, and I attempted to finish Eclipse because, spoiler alert, I didn't finish it on Tuesday. I was meant to, but I didn't. And how I finished it yesterday proves it was just never going to happen on Tuesday, because I kind of didn't finish it. I kind of skim read it because I'd gotten past, and we'd read and got past the kind of main action and main plot, or kind of plot resolution of the book, of obviously like killing Victoria and finding out with Victoria all the time and blah 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 blah. So really the last like 50-45 pages is just them chatting and just like Bella talking to Edward and Jacob moping about Bella not loving him and all the stuff. And so I just kind of skim read it, and that's why I finished it last night. And I probably wouldn't have finished it if I was reading it properly, because dude, I was falling asleep. I'm not gonna lie, yes I was tired, but also like this wasn't it. So I ended up rating it a 2.25 out of 5 stars, or basically a 2 stars, which is the lowest I've rated a book in a very long time, or a book that I've read fully. The only reason that I didn't DNF it was because I wanted to commit, was because I wanted to fully read it, so then I feel like I'm not cheating when going into rereading Breaking Dawn, but also because it is Twilight, and I do love Twilight. So I wanted to see it through just so I have like a full opinion now when I'm rereading it now, like 10 years later. But it just wasn't good because there wasn't a plot. And yes, I always say that I'm a character driven person, but when the characters literally are the worst, it's hard to get through it. It's hard to justify there being no plot. When I say I'm a character driven person, it's not that I can read a book that has no plot. Like, I still need a plot. I just don't mind if it's more focused on the characters than the plot. So today I'm working early, and then tonight I'm doing a pub quiz with my friends as usual on a Thursday night. So very much looking forward to that, because it's always a lot of fun and we always get overly competitive. And last time I got overly stressed, but it didn't help that time that I was also slowly developing symptoms from my second vaccine. That was a whole other ride. That was a whole other story. Obviously now it is time for me to start a new book, which is great. We love to see it. We love to see the fact that I'm starting a new book, because it's been over a month since I started a new book, and I just need that new book feeling. I just need that new book atmosphere, that new book vibe where you start a new book and you know this is a new journey. You can forget what you've read before. This is a new journey. So the book that I'm going to start reading today is one that I've had on my physical TBR for a long time. I would say close to 5 years, give or take a few months, and that is More Than This by Patrick Ness. I was in that mindset that I think a lot of people have been at some point, is that if I recognise an author when I'm like trying to shop book shopping, I've got to pick it up, even if I don't know too much about this book and I don't know if I actually want to read this book. The only reason that I have held onto this and haven't unhauled it is because it's Patrick Ness, and I have read from Patrick Ness before. I've read the Chaos Walking trilogy, which I really did enjoy, and the other one I've read is The Rest of Us Just Live Here. I did enjoy that book, but I think it was just very forgettable. This one, I didn't really know what it was about until I kind of actually looked it up yesterday. So this book is about a boy, and right at the beginning of the book, he drowns and he dies. Then he wakes naked and bruised and thirsty. How can this be? And what is this strange deserted place? As he struggles to understand what is happening, the boy dares to hope. Might this not be the end? Might there be more to this life? Or perhaps this afterlife? So I have no idea what genre this could fit into. It's probably like fantastical, maybe a bit of like magical realism in that. I don't know, I'm not good with genres. I will get into this today. I'll probably start reading it on my lunch break at work, but obviously if I don't, I will try and read some of it tonight. But other than that, that's all the updates I have for now. Yesterday, but obviously a few days ago for you, if you're watching this when this vlog comes out, I did upload my Trick or Treat-a-thon round 2 announcement. We are back, we're doing it again this year. If you don't know, the Trick or Treat-a-thon is a readathon that I did last year with those of my friends on BookTube, and we're doing it again this year in October, from the 1st to the 31st of October. It's a really chill but really fun readathon, and I'm very excited to be co-hosting it again because it was just so much fun last year, and hopefully it'll get me back into reading. I've already started thinking about my TBR. It's stressing me out because obviously I don't know how many books I'm going to read, but I think I'm going to have like a loose TBR and have like a minimum number of books I know will cover all the prompts, and then obviously if I have time to read more, I can just like slot some in. I can find books that work for some of the prompts and whatever. I will leave this here. I'll go and finish getting ready for work, and I'll see you all later. Hello everybody, it is Saturday evening. This is a really quick update just to say that I haven't got much of an update. I have started my book, but I haven't read much of it. I think because the main times I've been trying or have been wanting to read and have the motivation to read has been on my lunch break, and then also I'm trying to eat at the same time. So basically I haven't read much, and with the writing style, it's in third person present, I think. That is quite hard to get into and to get used to. So that is another reason why I haven't read a lot. It's just I'm getting used to the writing style. And also I just haven't had a lot of time to read. But tonight is Saturday and I have pretty much like a week off. So tomorrow I'm going to London, which you will see in this vlog. So hopefully I will read more on my trip to London, because obviously I've got to get the train there and back. So that will give me some time to read. But right now I'm just going to chill this evening. I am going to be just doing a call with some of my friends from uni who I haven't seen for a while, and we might watch a film, we might play Among Us, and it's going to be a good time because I haven't seen some of their faces for quite a while. And I miss them. Today was a pretty crazy and stressful day at work, but it's fine. I'm off for a week now. So next vlog, I'm going to be doing my vlog in Stratford-upon-Avon, which I'm very, very excited for, and I'm very excited for you guys to see that. I don't know if it's going to be the best vlog I've ever done, but we'll see. We'll see. But I will leave this here. I will probably speak to you all tomorrow before I go to London, if I remember, if I have time. But either way, I will see you tomorrow to wrap this vlog up / going to London. So I am back, and this is my wrap up clip. I'm kind of emotional right now. I am just
ethereally so happy right now. You would think with my reaction that this was the first time of me seeing this and that I didn't see this musical a month ago. Seeing the closing show of Joseph was just what I needed, and I think seeing the emotions of the cast as they were wrapping up this part of their life and saying goodbye to this, we obviously, for now at least, we know that we don't know if it's going to come back on the West End or if they are going to go forward and being it in the future if it does. After such a tough time for theatre, seeing them so emotional and putting that all into this show was just everything. It really did prove that this is my favourite musical based on how goddamn happy, how immensely happy I was watching it. I was emotional, I was crying my eyes out, but at the end of the day, I was so happy. This musical is my birthright. As cheesy as that sounds, I was born to love this musical because my mum loved it growing up, my aunt loved it growing up. My aunt was like a massive obsessive fan of Jason Donovan and would always go and like wait stage door for him when he was doing Joseph at the Palladium back in like god whenever. To love this musical is my birthright, and it is such an important musical to me because it's been such a massive part of me growing up and it's like an identity thing for me. Also, I'm just destined to fall in love with whoever plays Joseph. From Jason Donovan to Donny Osmond to Lee Mead to Jack Yarrow, I love them all. I will get to Jack Yarrow in a second. But Alexandra Burke, that woman, I've loved her since she won X Factor. I've had a crush on her since she won X Factor, and she's just incredible. And the speech that she did at the end to thank us for supporting theatre and just to talk about what a tough year it's been for theatre. She's such an incredible woman, and she literally like had a major breakdown at the end and I was like, girl, same. On to Mr. Jack Yarrow, who played Joseph. No words. When he was announced to playing Joseph back in 2019, I was like, oh, it's a new guy, that's really cool, you know, see how good he is. And then when I saw it in 2019, I was like, he's amazing. And he's only a year older than me. I just loved him. I fell in love with him. And I've been supporting him and following him. And obviously when it was announced he was coming back a year later, but obviously got postponed this year, I was like, let's go, let's buy tickets, let's go and see Joseph again with Jack in it. And obviously got postponed this year, which in a sense has been a blessing because it's allowed me to grow my love for Jack even more. When I bawled my eyes out when I saw it a month ago when he first came on stage, I thought that was just because he's back, I'm finally seeing Joseph again. But I cried, I think, even more this time. I think it's a mix of the music and the emotion behind him coming up out of the stage, and like, I just have it on repeat, that moment when the music just kind of lifts and he lifts. All the time when he's on stage, he just lights up that goddamn stage and he just takes every moment and he just goes with it, and he is just so brilliant, so funny, so talented. He got one of the greatest standing ovations I've ever witnessed at the end of Close Every Door, which is the penultimate song of the first act, if you do not know, and it is the most emotional song in the musical because it's when Joseph is being thrown into prison and he's talking about being trapped, but he's like, you can do all this to me, you can run me down and you can make me feel like crap and like scum, but I will not let you and I will rise. I could quote that whole song and how important it is to me. And I could tell, comparing his performance from when I saw it a month ago to today in the final performance, he put so much more emotion into it. You could tell he was getting emotional, and at a point I was like, he's crying. He's crying. He is not stage crying, he's not fake crying, he's not act crying, he is crying. When it ended, he killed that last note, but when it ended, everyone got up, giving him the biggest standing ovation ever, and he just broke. That poor boy, I love him, he just broke. He just had to break character and just kind of breathe, and he wiped his tears and he just kind of mouthed thank you, and I'm just, it's replaying in my mind. And then obviously at the end, everyone was crying, everyone on that stage was crying, even the children, even the small children, and I felt bad. I was witnessing children crying. I felt like it was a crime. I'm so happy that I spontaneously chose to go and see it, to see the final performance, because it's an experience I'll never forget. There was just certain points, especially near the end, just especially during the mega mix, when certain pieces of music played and I was literally having to stop myself from just breaking down. You know when you're crying and it's just pure like sobbing, like heavy sobbing. and it's almost like loud and painful. I had to restrain myself because I could have just because I had to remember I was around people. Like, I was just there, tiny little me, surrounded by people who were with families and friends, and I was just by myself. One of the best experiences of my life, but one of the most emotional experiences of my life. But I'm so grateful that I just went for it. And yes, you're all right. I will, of course, be going to support Jack in everything he does in the future. Thank you all for watching this vlog. It kind of took a weird turn. Obviously, it was an expected turn because I knew this was happening, but it was just like a normal working week, normal, like, nothing happening week to me literally crying. I haven't spoken about any reading updates in this bit because I'm just not in the mood. But stay tuned for the next vlog where I probably will, because I do have some thoughts because I have read a bit when I was on the train. But for now, I'm just gonna chill, take my makeup off, prep this vlog because I need to get it edited and uploaded for tomorrow. Because obviously as I'm going away tomorrow, I want to get it done before I actually go tomorrow. But it's fine because all I've got to edit is the clips for London. Let me know in the comments below maybe what your favourite musical is and what gets you like this, if it does, because I don't know if I'm just a weirdo and I'm the only one who gets this extremes of emotions. I probably am. If you're new around here, do not forget to subscribe, turn my notification bell on to know when I'm next going to post, because next video is me going to Stratford-upon-Avon to see Shakespeare. Very, very excited. Not to actually see Shakespeare because he's like dead, and not actually to see a Shakespeare play. You know what I mean. I'll stop rambling. All my social media links are linked in the description below. With that all said and done, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat is my life. Jack Yarrow is my life. And I'll see you all in my next video.